Where? Teddy, it's right here, look.
Okay, I just quoted 4 separate office buildings, and this would be a great job. So kind of picking back up the summertime. I was doing a lot of speaking and traveling. And
she has a camera over her monitor, and I'm a millennial parent, so she will have a camera until she moves out in her home, right? And
now picking streakers back up, gonna have a good, strong 2-month push before we get into Christmas light season. And so far, it's starting to pick up a little bit. And really what I've found in all of this and in being an entrepreneur and doing all this stuff, whatever you work, works. Whatever you put the effort into, you see results from. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that it's always easy. I have had a lot of moments where I have had some doubts or second guess, kind of like, man, what am I doing? And so just figuring it all out along the way. Alright, Madison has me out here to quote some pressure washing stuff. This is a sick house.
Just a little first time homeowner. He did all this.
That is sick. I can imagine it. Alright, well, this measured out the garages for this house and that house. And gonna pressure wash those, and then in a couple weeks gonna hit all these driveways, which is gonna really help make it pop, and they'll have grass and stuff down. Beautiful homes, and this is a great builder, and so I'm glad that my friend Madison is working with them. Okay, I'm back home. Let's see, it's 10:20. Feel like it's been a productive day already. Got about $1,300 worth of quotes to send out that I did this morning. Took Teddy to school and did those quotes. And now I've got a couple things I got to do in the next 2 hours. I'm gonna send my quotes out, and then I'm gonna work on my podcast a little bit today. Hey, you're listening to the Timmy podcast live in the meantime. And then at 12:30, I actually have a coaching interview to be coached. Hello? Hey man, yeah, what's up? This is Timmy. Yeah, thanks for taking the time to connect with me. I'm just excited to hear a lot more about it. I have some interest in this space, some interest that I would like to do. Wait a second. There we go. That's better. Looks more professional now. So that's what I'm going to be up to. Okay, trying to set up, trying to find a good spot where to do my podcast. I like this. Baby toys here, real life, a couple of things thrown together over there. I'm trying to figure out a good angle. Getting a real glimpse of how the old sausage is made, as they say. Let's see this one. I think that I like that angle best. But the last 2 weeks, I've been talking about 2 specific things. When I do some research, I found that the main thing that people want, they say that young people want, I think this is across the board. I think everybody desires these 2 things. And the main things are happiness and significance. All right, so I had that coaching interview. That was pretty cool. It's definitely a lot of money. So a 6-month course, being coached, like it's thousands of dollars. I expected that. The cool part about it is, like, not only do you get connected with Steve, who, you know, used to play in the NFL and coaches people, and he was like the NFL's fittest man in like 2015. So, like, yeah, he's got some credentials. But a lot of the guys that jump into this coaching program are guys that, like, are up there, like guys that it would be good to be in their circle, to be in that network. And so that's kind of one thing I was interested about. But that was basically just an interview. You go to the interview and then they call you back and tell you whether you got in or not. So now I'm editing my podcast video, and take some time.
And it helps me and encourages me. And even if you just shoot me a text and say, hey man, I loved it.